Coming to tonight's game after losing earlier in the season in their last game against the Knicks. And so off the tip, it's New York. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Mann. Averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Towns. No good on the triple. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. Offensive rebound. Ayton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Now, here's Reddish. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Anthony Towns.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Robinson. Ball with the rebound. From outside the arc. That shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Collins. Oh, good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Ball. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Jones. And he banks in the layup.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
To the middle. Here's Reddish.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. And it's Ball penetrating.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns. Sends that shot back.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. Mann gets the bucket.
Yeah, a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's Ball penetrating.
Taken third overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Towns. Good on the triple.
Anthony Towns.
Towns has got 5.
Three-point goal.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Green. From down in the low post. It goes.
And once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Out left to the wing. And stolen by Gordon. Back to Jones.
2 minutes.
Here's Collins.
2 minutes.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
Reddish with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. They get the rebound. The 3. Green with the rebound. Knicks trail by 4. Gordon with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
New York foul.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Anytime you're a first in the NBA, it's a big deal. Karl Anthony Towns, the first player in league history to go for 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and make 100 threes in a single season. Pretty incredible stuff.
Miami leading by 5. Kennard for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Screen by Ibaka. Nice shot by James.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
New York, no good that time either.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And it's ball penetrated.
Oh,
Gordon.
wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 10. And we'll get...
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Miami leading by 10. And here is James. Inside. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Here's Mikhailuk. Right side Jones. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Now, this is an athletic power forward, and Morris outquicks the defense to the rim.
Now, here's Kennard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Simmons inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
One of the many changes in how the game is played. It seems, Doris, like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
And it's hard to look at Simmons and not get excited about his potential. He's still got a lot of developing to do as a player, and he's ready to put in the work.
Shot clock at 5. Now James. Great D that time from Green. And Intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Hill, no good. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal. First team foul.
Miami leading by 9. Prince with it. Pass to Kennard. And the 3 off target. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul.
Here's Simmons. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Prince.
And Doris, I know you dealt with a tough injury in your time as a player, but a lot of these careers being saved now by the advances in medicine.
Kevin, think about it. Torn ACLs historically, going back 20 years, drastically changed what we believed was the ceiling for players. Now a torn ACL may only prohibit a player from playing for 8 to 12 months. That's drastically different. You're seeing stars like LeBron take care of their bodies, invest in what they know is the moneymaker for them. Listen, this medical progress, this improvement in nutrition and caring for your body has changed the equation on the length of careers.
The Heat with the lead. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Jones. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Launches it. Kept alive by New York. And he commits the intentional foul. For New York, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
In the penalty.
He misses the free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And he's good on the second. The Heat leading by 9. Jones in the post. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And now we've got the intentional foul. The Knicks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Ben Simmons.
No good on that.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
And here's Kennard. He's got 5. Driving the lane. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Hill. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hill's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Knicks trail by 7. Here's Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Knicks ball.
And so New York calls timeout first.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
your Knicks, City Dancer. In for the Heat.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
That's his first.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
That free throw missing.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And the charity stripe once again proving to be the Achilles heel for him. His free throws have been way off the mark.
Man can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Simmons with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Stolen by Robinson. Over in the corner, Reddish. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
The drive by Simmons. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer. For your Knicks, Jalen Green, LaMelo Ball.
51 seconds left here in the second. And it's Hill penetrating. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Ball no good. The Heat leading by 7. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Hill. Robinson misses. Towns with the steal. And the dunk by Towns.
Anthony Towns.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And here are the Knicks. Now here's Ball. Pass to Gordon. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
And that one is good.
Heat lead.
Ayton's got his second bucket.
25.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Miami leading by 7. Here's Man. Over in the corner, Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. And New York the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good on the 3-point shot. Bulls got the first basket of the second half here for New York.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
28. Knicks foul. Aaron Gordon.
And so here is Miami.
First team.
They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
New York foul. Jalen Green. That's his first personal.
On defense, the Knicks. 4-point game. Here's Man. Outside Robinson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3-point goal.
Robinson's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Collins wide open. He fires. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And now it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
For 3, Hill. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Collins. Pass to man. Back to Collins. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Miami leading by 12. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the Heat, another 3.
3 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And here's Hill for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And it's Towns penetrating. And Towns throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Mann. And here's Collins from outside. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Deflects the pass. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the basket by Hill.
And how about finally being able to put an end to that 16-0 run by Miami.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Here's McKayler.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Kennard. Trains the three-pointer.
Kennard.
Kennard's got 8.
Goal.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Lets the 3 fly. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his second bucket tonight.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Back to Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. That one's not going to go. Knicks trail by 18. Now a timeout called by Miami.
For the Heat.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Here's Winslow. No points in the game yet for him. Out to the right wing. Ball with a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Heat lead, 51.
Now Winslow.
36.
Kennard on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ibaka. Sinks that one from the post. And the Heat lead by 17.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Ball with the bucket.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Heat lead, 53.
Winslow with it. Pass to Kennard. Here's Mikhailuk. And so it's Miami, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more NBA action on
City Dancers. Come on, fans.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Knicks trail by 14. Right side, ball. Down low. Oh!
My goodness.
Junior.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. A nice shot by Winslow.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Ball no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Prince wide open. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. It's deflected. In transition, here comes Miami. Kennard for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
3-point goal.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Heat?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
To the inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
Inside. Robinson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Heat substitution.
New York on D. They trail by 18. Right block shot. And he overshot that one, missing. So it's Miami now. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Outside, Green. A 3 ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And it's 7 points for Jalen Green.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your...
Here's man.
DeAndre Ayton.
Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Green. For three. Tucker can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside ball. Fires from deep. Knocked loose.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's man. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Bangs home the trifecta.
Anthony Towns.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's man. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Robinson for three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
50.
We've got 1:28 left in the game. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Anthony Towns.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's man driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Towns at the elbow, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Nice play by Simmons. So good at switching gears with the ball in his hand.
And stolen by Ayton. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding